Yeah, f of 1, yeah, f of 1 is undefined. F of 1, or not undefined, f of 1 does not exist, the limit for it. Yeah, the limit is 1, but the equation f of 2 is 2, so it's only 2 when asked in a function. Yeah, so if you were asking for the value of f of 2 for this function, the answer would be 2. But that's not what we're asking. We're asking for the limits. So you are correct, Evan, yes. All right, let's go to the next one. The limit as x goes to 3 from the right side. So this is where 3 is, right here. Let me use a different. That's where 3 is. If you notice, there is nothing coming from the right side of the function. Or, the function stops at 3. It stops at x equals 3. There's nothing to evaluate from the right side. There is no function for us to follow. So the limit just simply does not exist. If there's not a function for you to follow, then there can't be a limit for the right side. Okay. So anyone have a question about that?
Just to get more practice, could you do it from like the left side?
Yeah. So if we want to do the limits as x goes to 3 from the left of f of x, we're going to follow the function from the left, right? So we see it go down and then up, and then the line is going to come from this side. So as the function approaches 3 from the left side, the limit should equal 1. Does that make sense, Emily?
It does, thank you.
No problem. Nick, we are going to go over some of those after this. So that shouldn't be. So I'll wait and see if you still have that question later after we go over a problem or two. We're evaluating, for this last one, we're evaluating 1 from the left side. And as you see, we already did that right here. Right? We had to do that for 1.3. So we don't even have to do any work for that one. It's just 2. Is there any last questions on these before I move on?
Will we potentially go over this again, maybe Thursday?
Yes, I have a different graph on Thursday that I pulled from the textbook.
Okay, and it's this exact same concept?
It's the exact same concept. There's a graph that has, it's just jointed like this. It's, if you want to look at it, it's number 1 in section, 2.2, and it has like, this isn't going to be it exactly, but it's something like this or something. But it's disjointed, similar to how this graph is. Any other questions? I am gonna. How did you get 1.5? 1.5 we did whenever we did 1.3. Because whenever we did 1.3, we evaluated the limit from both sides. So on 1.3, I already evaluated the limit as x goes to 1 from the left side, which is what this is asking. How is that the limit, though? So we're going from the left side, right, of the function. We're going to be following the left side of the function, following it up to here, and we're stopping at 1. We see that the limit is going to be 2.
So should I like not pay attention to that little filled in dot line like right below it?
Whether it's filled in or not doesn't matter. It's wherever the function is moving towards. It doesn't matter if the hole is there in the function or if it's filled in.
Okay, even if there's two like dots, like because there's.
Yes.
Okay, gotcha. Thank you.
Let's say that both of these dots were filled in, right, where 2 is. The function as f of x approaches 2 would still be 1 regardless if it has 2 points filled in right there. Yes, when you evaluate in general, it's from both sides. You don't always have to do that. We're mainly doing that because it's a lot easier to do that when you have a graphical function. If it's going from the right, would it be 1? Yes, King. I'm sorry, I did miss that. Thank you, Gracie.
Because like she said it was moving.
Well, the lines aren't moving in any particular direction.
Okay.
We're looking at it from a specific side. That one next to on the right side of that number denotes that we're looking from the function from the left side of the graph. So we're going towards 1 from the left side of the graph. If there's a plus, that means we're going towards 1 from the right side of the graph. So if it's specified 1, then we have to check only from 1. If it's specified 1 and it says has a little plus, then yeah, you only have to check from the right side of the function. Awesome. All right, I think I covered that decently. I am gonna send my Teams link in case anyone missed that. Please sign in. It should take 2 seconds and it really helps me. Well, thanks, Gracie. I appreciate it. I'm so excited to be here. I love this, honestly.